look great, I promise. Um, my name is Jessica Bell, and I'm with Real 360, and we are here interviewing Alex Meneses. Hi, Alex.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, Jessica. Hi. Good to see you.
Good to see
you. Now, you're in Chicago, right?
No, I'm actually here in Los Angeles.
What?
Yeah, I'm in Hollywood, actually.
In Chicago.
Oh, well, Real 360 is also in Chicago. So
Okay.
they have Real 360 and Real Chicago. So there's two magazines.
Got it.
Yeah. How about you? Where are you located?
I'm in LA. I'm right down the
Oh, you're
street
in
from you.
LA. Okay, great. Yeah. I read online that you're in Los Angeles, but you're also in Chicago too. So I wasn't sure.
Yes. Yeah, I live in both places. And, after all this COVID, I'm thinking, do I really need to be in LA with these taxes and as big as my house is? And, my family's in Chicago. My ex-husband, the father of my daughter, is in Chicago. So we're kind of thinking.
Yeah. How have you been with the whole COVID and the climate of the world? It's kind of like crazy times right now. How are you handling everything?
It is. I just feel, I feel awful for the frontliners. I feel terrible for people who have gotten COVID, who have had problems because of it. My brother passed away.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, thank you so much. He was a sickly man for many years. And when he told us that he had COVID, we were just like,
oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
He's in a better
condolences
place.
to you and your family.
Thank you so much. But he is in a better place, and he is playing baseball and eating a lot of hot dogs. So he's okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm really grateful that you're here with us today. And
thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. So besides that, it's fine. I love family life. I'm a homebody.
That's awesome.
Yeah, when I'm not working, I'm a full-time mom. So it's a blessing to be with my daughter all the time. Sometimes it's a little hard with the homeschooling, but I get to see how much she eats, and she sleeps a lot, and we're getting closer and closer. We're very close, but it's a very strange experience, like terrible and kind of wonderful too.
Yeah, it is. It's really crazy. It's like every day is adjusting to something new. Yeah. And even though the same day seems like exactly the same as yesterday, it's like there's so many different emotions that we're experiencing on a daily basis.
So true. So true.
Yep. So I read a bit about you online. So you've been acting for a long time on some really great shows. I saw you're on Jane the Virgin, and you were for like a tenured cast member on Everybody Loves Raymond. And I see you're an advocate as well. So I see some really great things about you, and also that you have a new film coming out. So that's congratulations on that. I saw that. So it's called The Wall of Mexico, and I saw that it was at South by Southwest last year.
Yes, they loved us at South by Southwest. That was a great experience. Yeah.
So did you go last year as well?
We did. We went last year. Yes. And it's fantastic. I mean, I love Austin, Texas, and the movie was very well received. It would be at a place like South by Southwest because they can really appreciate an artistic film, and this film is it's not what you might think of when you think of Wall of Mexico. It's not people Mexicanos at the border,
right,
trying to get over. It's about a very wealthy, very well educated, beautiful Mexican family that never ages. And we think it's because there is this fountain of youth on the property, and we sell the water, and that's how we have all of our wealth from generations past. And the townspeople try to steal our water. So Isai plays my husband, Isai Morales. Isai creates we create a wall around our complex. And so that is a metaphor, actually, for what's happening now, what's been happening for the past few years, and it's not just metaphorically about the U.S. Border debacle. It's also about like Israeli-Palestine wall, refugee crisis in Europe. It's about the haves and the have-nots, because the family is, as I said, well-educated, entitled, things that you would think of as a typical American, an entitled person, spoiled. You know, sometimes we don't really know how good we got it. And people who want that.
How long you lived here?
About a month.
Work for the Mexicans, right?
Everyone.
The well's at 30%.
We just want to know if anyone has seen anything.
What's the deal with the water?
They sell it. It has a flavor too. Unusual.
People in town are freaks about it?
You guys partying tonight?
1, 2, 3, 4, go, 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 go.
So when I read the film, I was so intrigued, because the what's happening now in the political world is so distressing. How do you tell your message without banging someone over the head? It's a big allegory. It's a blanket. You just throw it over a situation, and with this beautifully shot, very sexy, cool film. And so, you know, you can just go and see it and think that it's a cool film, but there's also a very deep message. So
yeah, there's a big story behind there, and I feel like that even just watching the trailer, there was so much connection and intensity happening, just from watching what's going on, especially with the whole, again, like the climate of the world, and with an election coming up, and so much. There's a lot of messages that are peeking through that film, which I think is like amazing, because people need to see that. I think sometimes it's easier for people to connect to a film than they are than anything else, because people don't always want to listen, but they'll listen for the movie.
Right, and it's enjoyable to watch, you know. So you're getting this message, you're getting this underlying message from this cool film. Marisol Sacramento and Carmela Zumbada play my daughters, and they are these crazy drug addict, drink too much, sex, a lot of, you know, girls. So if you just want to go to the movies to see that, you're going to see that. I mean, the sex in the film is very deliberate. It's not like, you know, so many times you see a film and all the guys go to the strip bar because they want to have a business meeting. Like, you really? Yeah. They just want to see girls stripping. Right. So it's like this gratuitous, why are they even there kind of a scene. The sex scenes in this film are very deliberate and for a reason. But it's some sexy stuff, honey.
So how long was filming?
We filmed all together, I don't know, like a month. I was down there for a few weeks. We filmed in Tecate, Mexico, with an entire Mexican crew from Tijuana, and they were amazing. It's so ironic to make this film about America and Americans, and making it in Mexico with a Mexican crew. But it was wonderful. It was a wonderful experience, and they were top notch, and you'll see it in the film. I mean, it shows up. Everything is, we shot a beautiful, big film, you know, lickety split.
That's awesome. I know I read some really great reviews about it. I also read that you are also involved in philanthropy, which I found really fascinating. Do you mind talking a little bit about that?
I'd love to talk about it. I'm on the board of trustees at Children's Hospital of Los Angeles, and I have been for going on 16 years. And we raise money for the kids at Children's Hospital. It is Los Angeles. It's Los Angeles' hospital. It's the only pediatric freestanding hospital in Los Angeles, which means it just caters to children. It's not like a hospital and they have like a children's section. It is just a children's hospital, and it's also a teaching hospital. We're in cahoots with USC, University of Southern California, and there are so many great discoveries happening at Children's Hospital right now as we speak for oncology, cancer, sickle cell anemia right now, which is a hot debate, and for a psychological awareness, which is a big deal for kids that are sick for a long time, you know, kids that are going through cancer from a very young age to an older to a teenage age, and how they deal with that, how they deal with the outside world, how they deal with themselves. And so Children's Hospital really covers every aspect of wellness for a child. I got involved by being a cuddler, because by volunteering. A cuddler is someone who holds babies, because when someone touches you, you might like it, you might not like it, but if someone touches you, you really know it, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so they believe that cuddling the baby, cooing the baby, massaging the baby's little shoulders and stuff helps with their with getting better, and it does. It's
absolutely.
It's a
and
fantastic
it's kind of like ironic in a way, because you're talking about that, and now we're in this new era where like touching is just not allowed. So it's kind of like, you know, when there's something that we know at the same time that can help us in this society, it's all about like what we can't do, but what we can do will also help us.
Right.
That's really wonderful.
So that's how I got involved, and I was there doing that for years, and then they asked me to be on the board of trustees. I don't know what's happening with my hair here. It's freaking.
No, your hair looks great.
Does it? Okay.
Yes.
I don't have my glasses on, so I am a board member, and I raise money. And if anyone ever wants a tour of the hospital, I give tours. So if you want a tour, honey, you come.
Oh yeah, I would love that.
It'll change your life. It really will. It'll change your life.
That's awesome. That's so wonderful. So wait, how long have you been doing this for?
I've been on the board for 16 years. I was a volunteer for about 2 years before. I would go on and off of volunteering because cuddling is so intense. It's so intense.
Oh, absolutely.
And that I couldn't take it. And then I think to myself, oh, I can't take it. What are these kids going through? So then I get my butt back over there, and
So how does the program work like that, considering like with COVID that's existing right now and protocols of health and things like that?
They're taking enormous precautionary measures at Children's Hospital because kids still need to be treated. Right. And they can't go into the hospital by themselves. You know, like you can take your dog to the vet and they'll take it, or an adult can go by themselves. Kids can't. So they're doing everything. They're sanitizing. I mean, it's intense. It's intense.
I bet.
It's like hazmat time, you know.
Anything that allows some type of normalcy has like this intense awareness of how to prep before you have a conversation.
Yeah.
In person. Yeah. Or especially, I imagine, with cuddling and touching and being so close to children.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, but they need to be there, and the nurses are there. God bless them. The frontliners are there. Like nothing's happened. They just have to keep taking care of the kids.
That's awesome. That's wonderful that you're a part of that. So just a quick question. So what part of Chicago are you from originally? Since we're a big Chicago magazine out there. No, I'm an LA native.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I am from the Southwest Side, from sort of Midway Airport area. It was like a lot of factories when I grew up. Midway Airport was not an airport when I grew up. It was just like dirt, and we used to ride our BMX bikes all over Midway.
Awesome. Have you visited Chicago lately?
Oh yeah, I was there about a month ago.
Oh, awesome. Okay. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for talking with us today. I'm really excited about your film. Congratulations again. I read online, so The Wall of Mexico is actually released on theaters this Friday on the 18th. Yes. And it's also going to VOD in October.
October
So,
16th, yeah.
October 16th, yes. And I'm really excited for the fans to see it and for everyone to really take a glimpse of this wonderful story that I think everybody needs to see. This is so imperative. And especially for today, I read today's the start of Latina Heritage Month, so it's exactly
it is,
what we
right?
need.
Perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, go see it. Post a trailer.
Oh, yes, we definitely will. And I'm really excited to see what this is all about. Thank you again for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Have a great day. Okay,
You
bye.
too.